What the heck is up, you guys? It's your boy Ace, aka Animated Heroes, here back with another action figure review. Today we're going to be taking a look at none other than the Spy Family greatness, Mama Forger, or basically another anime queen. And you guys already know how this goes with me. When it comes to anime, if it's a character I love, expect a ton of fanboying. So be prepared for that as we dive right into it, starting off with the sexy packaging. Now for the sexy packaging, as you guys can see, it is the slim, slender box. Pretty much the same thing that we get with Anya and Lloyd. I really like this a lot because, again, it saves us shelf room. The colors on the box are like this pinkish, orange, and greenish color, which represents the colors of the show. So it's kind of themed, obviously. You got the window where you can see the figure. You got an image of her along the side right here. Several images of her along this side. Well, three actually, if you count the one on the side. I really like that one. This kind of makes me think of that scene from The Shining. I don't know. I really want to do like a photo. I mean, not say that. Somebody's going to copy it. Anyway, we got an image of her on the top right here, on the bottom right here. And then we have several pictures of her in poses on the back, as well as all the crazy facial expressions that she comes with. And then all the legal stuff down here that I can't read because I imported this figure. Anyway, let's go ahead and bust this out of the package so we can talk about it. So first things first, straight out of the packaging, this figure does have heels on, meaning there was no way I was going to be able to get it to stand up on the fabric that I use when I'm doing my reviews. So I had to pretty much tuck it behind the table, and that's exactly what she's standing on, a bare black table. So be expecting that for the remainder of this review. Unfortunately, there's not really much I can do to help that, just because there was no way I'd be able to get this figure to stand up. Now, anyway, on to the figure itself. Basically, you guys already know what to expect. SHF has done it again, man, and it's not even a surprise anymore. They are literally killing it with every single figure they release, especially if it's an anime character, because their stuff has just been off the chain lately, man, and this is no exception. Anya was great, Lloyd was great, and so here we are with the third installment in the line. We have the queen herself. So let's go ahead and take a closer look at this figure so we can examine some more of those details. So taking a closer look, first thing I gotta say is that this head sculpt is amazing, man. I really am in love with this head sculpt. It looks really damn good, man. It, once again, just looks like she walked right out of the anime. I can hear this action figure talking to me. And as ludicrous as that sounds, if you are a fan of the series, then you should know exactly what I mean. I love what they did with the headband that's on her hair, holding it back. You got the gold roses right there, and then you've got the two pins, the earrings. You've got the sculpted, I don't know what you would call this hairstyle, but basically the sculpted tied pigtails. I don't know what you want to call them. You've got the straps for her dress, if that's what it is. Yeah, it is a dress. And then she's got the little jacket over it. Tons of sculpt work inside of the jacket. This is what I think is really good, man, and that looks amazing, and all of that is sculpted in detail, so it's just really good texturing on it. The rest of the costume is a bit more simple. I do like how they got the openings on the leggings and things. That looks really good. The paintwork is very, I'm not going to say cheap, but it's one solid black. There's not a whole lot of different colors going on here. You've got the one black, you've got her skin tone, the paint on her face, and then the red on the bottom of the heels. That's pretty much all you got going on, with a few golds, by the way. But overall, this just looks really dang good, man. Now, I do have one issue with this, and it's one that I'm pretty sure everyone will have that picks up this figure, because unless it's just an absolute malfunction on mine, the straps, I don't know what is going on here, man, but they show no connection whatsoever. It's like they just kind of pegged them into her chest, and you can totally see that separation right there. I don't know what's up with that, man, but that is not cool. For the most part, you can get her hair to cover it, but not entirely. It's only going to cover just one side, so I wish they would have done that a little bit better. I don't know if it's accurate, if it's supposed to be off to the side like that, or it's actually supposed to connect to this piece. I don't know. But that just kind of threw me for a loop. Either way, the rest of the figure looks good, but I did just want to point that out for sure. Now moving on to her height, to the top of her head, she is right at about 6 inches. Now, that is very tall for a female action figure. That's very, very tall, especially if you're counting the fact that it's an import. But again, I do think that they scaled up the Spy Family stuff just so that it will fit in scale with the very small Anya figure. And of course, I'll show those size comparisons a little bit later. Moving on to the articulation, she looks up about that much, but unfortunately, since these pigtails are not on any kind of hinge, they do just kind of sit in the air whenever you have her looking up. When you have her looking down, she can look all the way down. The chin can't touch the chest, but again, these pieces just kind of stick out, and I wouldn't have her looking down for too long because you don't want those to get warped. She does get all kinds of tilt and turn, rocker, so she can be very expressive. Her arms go up and out about that much. She does have a built-in swivel, single jointed elbow with double jointed range. She can get the hands behind her head, no problem whatsoever. Her hands are on a small little tiny ball peg. That is very effective, so you can move those around just fine. Now, if you put them back by her side, at her diaphragm joint, you can see she rocks very well. She leans back about that much, forward about that much, all kinds of rocker. She does also get it at the waist as well. I wouldn't have her crunch too much, even though she can, just because you don't want to warp the plastic of that dress. But she can kick forward very, very well. She can kick back also, but this is a bit of a harder plastic right here, so you're going to have to watch that. In terms of the splits, she does the splits just fine, but this hard plastic is really going to stop her from getting that full split, so don't expect that. She does have a really good thigh swivel, single jointed knee with double jointed range, or at least close to it. It's definitely exceptional. Foot goes down about that much, up about that much. She does have ankle rocker, and then she does have a toe hinge. So articulation wise, dang near perfect for what you get with her. Now, when it comes to her accessories, I really wanted to get as up close and personal as I possibly could. Therefore, you guys can see everything. She comes with 5 different expressions. You get 2 happy faces. You get 1 scared face. You get the angry face that if you see it, you better get to running. And then she does come with her, oh, I messed up. I'm sorry, Anya. I didn't mean to scare you face. That's probably the most perfect one. All of these expressions are very iconic to the character and the series itself. They all have their particular moments, so I feel like SHF did a great job choosing which expressions to capture from the series. She also comes with her daggers, which, if you know, you know. She comes with a pair of relaxed hands. She comes with a pair of gripping hands for the daggers. And then she also comes with a pair of fist hands. So she comes with her fair share of accessories. There is nothing to complain about here. Now moving on to size comparisons, here she is standing next to the most important figures. Her lovely husband, Lloyd Forger, and of course her amazing, beautiful, funny, comedic daughter, Anya Forger. And having the 3 of these together, this makes me so happy, man. They look amazing together, and I really can't wait for all of the other versions that SHF is going to release, because I am really enjoying this right now. Next up, here she is standing next to all the figures that I have recently reviewed, the ones that came in the mail with her. First off, we have the Figma Gojo, then we have the SH Figuarts Kakashi Hatake, and the SH Figuarts Venom. Now, don't ask me why, but for some reason I felt like getting some Demon Slayer involved, so here she is standing next to the Buzzmod Demon Slayer Akaza, the Figma Rengoku, and of course the Buzzmod Tengen Uzui. As you can see, she fits in scale nicely with them, but definitely a little too tall. Lastly, for some random extras, here she is standing next to a Dawson Model Popeye, a Kyoto Revoltech Black Panther, which I also just reviewed, go check that out, and then a Marvel Legends 3-pack Daredevil. So all in all, this figure is amazing, but what really makes it that much more enjoyable is the fact that you get to add her in with Lloyd and Anya. When you have the trio, it just makes it so much better. There's nothing like completing a team or completing a trio or whatever it is. And that's something I always say when it comes to the Naruto figures. It was great. We had Naruto, Sasuke, and Kakashi, but now we got Sakura. When it comes to the Jujutsu Kaisen line, we've got Yuji, we've got Megami, we've got Gojo, we have Nobara, and etc. You guys get the point. It's just when you have more figures that belong together in a group, it just makes you enjoy them that much more. And that's exactly how I feel with this. I feel like they released these in the perfect order. We got Anya first, then we got Lloyd, and then of course we got her. And now, once again, I can't wait to see what other characters they make. I really hope that they continue to expand on Spy X Family. I can think of a few characters that they can make to continue branching out and adding to this series. There's definitely a few I would want, some more than others, but that doesn't matter. As long as they continue to make these, I'm going to continue to pick them up because Spy X Family or Spy Family is greatness. Now, if you're planning on getting your hands on these, I believe all of them are sold out in Japan, so if you want to import them, I'm sorry. But I believe you can still get your hands on all of them domestically. I don't think that they've sold out everywhere. Trust me, guys, these figures are very, very enjoyable. So that is my review. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If so, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. That always helps me out. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and make sure to hit that bell icon to be notified whenever I upload new content. And last but not least, follow me on everything you see listed in the description below to keep up with my activity outside of YouTube. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Stay safe wherever you are, and bye.